Good evening, world, and thanks for coming to check out Haunting Season. This video is part 3 of a story I'm telling, so if you haven't seen the first, click it. And if you have, but haven't seen the second, click it. When a problem comes along, you must click it. And now, part 3. Darkness. Is it night? A sound. Shuffling. Alice? Janine? I crack my eyes only to see blurriness. How long was I out? I need to rub my eyes, but my hands, they're not available. I blink hard a few times. Ugh! Why? Where am I? My eyes begin to focus as I check in with my body. I'm paralyzed? Or at least I can't move. I look at my right hand, but I can move my fingers. It's just, oh God, the robotic hands have me pinned. Their fingers back in their pin-sized holes, locking me to the black floor. I look up to the ceiling, which is gone now, and there are large things moving about, floating like hot air balloons? No, they're attached to something. It can't be. They are. Heads. At least I think they are. Yeah, 3 of them. Each head as large as my entire body, spread out as far as I can reach, maybe even bigger. At first glance, they're completely featureless. Just a giant glob of dark skin stretched tightly across his skull. But then I see their eyes. If they are eyes. Sitting on either side of the head, embedded into the temple under a flap of jet black skin, like a marble lodged in clay, like someone threw it there with all of their force. The heads of these things are completely hairless, one smooth texture all the way around, and no mouth. At least none that I can see. One of them notices that I'm stirring, and puts 3 fingers from each hand over the edge of the wall as if to get a better view. Looking down at me, and underneath its chin, a flap begins to open, facing down towards me. A seamless slice in the skin of the face, opening like a deep knife cut across its entire jawline. And where the teeth should be, the secret mouth is filled with tiny weaving. Are those tentacles? A mist begins to come from its disgusting flap, as the other 2 open their mouth flaps and join in, all releasing a red mist from their mouths that move towards the center of the room. And these red mists, always staying separate, twist into each other like a beautiful ribbon candy. And as I'm watching in awe and amazement, I feel a prick on my stomach, and then another, and another. In agony, I look down towards my feet and see that one of the needle-fingered robot hands is climbing across my naked body. It's detached from its arm, and with each step, it's like a person walking through deep snow. It crunches, sinking a little bit into my flesh as it moves its way up my body towards my face. And the mist is continuing to twist and contort in the air above me, and it starts to move closer and closer, and I'm helpless, twitching in pain as the hand opens its fingertips again, finally making those small discs that rest upon my lips, saving me from its piercing points. With 3 fingers on my top teeth and the 2 thumbs of the hand on my bottom teeth, it forces my mouth open, and the twisted mist is approaching, closer, and closer, and closer, until it's a foot away from my face, with 3 fingers on my top teeth and 2 thumbs on my bottom. The hand forces my mouth open and the mist begins to enter my mouth. At first I feel nothing and I try and close off my throat with my tongue so that it can't get in. But the hand takes its middle finger and jabs at the back of my throat, causing me to gag, and the mist enters. And just like the liquid before, there's no temperature. Just texture. It's like cotton candy or quilt stuffing. It's like swallowing a sandwich whole, forcing itself into my body, rubbing together. If I had any hair left on my body, I'd be completely covered in goosebumps. And as I'm stuck, pinned to the table, my eyes are darting around, confused. I'm afraid. Is this all going to fit inside of me? And where's it going? More and more of the mist enters my body, inch by horrible inch. And I can feel it entering my bloodstream, coursing through my veins. The blood and mist thickening and slowing my system down, making my heart work harder and harder. Little electrical shocks are happening in my brain, flashes of memory. I see my backyard, and then another flash, and I see my kitchen, and then my wife. Little flashes of my life right before my eyes. Maybe this is how they kill people. An alien transfusion. Another flash, and I see myself staring curiously back at me. But how? Another flash, and I'm back in the room, on the table, in total agony. And finally, when I think I can't endure anymore, when I think my body is at the point of becoming petrified, I finally see the end of it tapering off and slowly clearing my field of vision. When I can see the ceiling again, I catch just the top of the back of the giant heads as they're walking away, and the brushed metal ceiling slowly lowers again, sealing me into my giant petri dish. The mist is gone now, consumed by me and replacing my blood. Everything is slow. I feel thick. The robot hands quickly retract back into the floor, releasing me from their grip, and I roll onto my side. This time, I will not sleep. I am determined to stand up. I have to get out of here before those things decide to do more to me. And as I get up onto my hands and knees, I notice a discoloration on the floor, far over to one side. And it's moving. Squiggles. Now's my chance. I manage to force myself up onto my feet, and I start moving towards them, and my body aches. I don't feel like myself. I try to focus my eyes and realize that the room around me looks different. Whereas before, the room was smooth, featureless. Now all I see is different kinds of equipment, all worked into the walls. And the weirdest part is that I recognize it, and I know instantly how each piece functions. There's a door release, and robot hand controls, and medical monitors. How did I not see any of this before? I look over to the squiggly lines, focusing with my new vision. And I see it for what it truly is. A small version of the giant black things. Same size as me. And as I take a step forward, there's a slight smell of burning as it disappears back into just squiggly lines. It's like a chameleon. Fascinating. I can't get too distracted. Number one priority is getting home. So I try to speak with it, to plead with it. Take me home! But instead of words, as my mouth opens, the red mist begins to come out in the place of sound. And the thing slowly becomes visible again. And as it opens its secret flap of a mouth, it also releases a red mist of its own. And as our mists begin to twist together, I can hear its thoughts. I want to go home, I tell it. And it understands and begins to move towards me. Its feet never lifting off the ground because underneath the squiggles move it closer. And as it embraces me, I feel 10,000 needles pricking my body from all sides. And then suddenly, I'm being slammed into by a strong force, knocking me on my back into the grass of my own backyard. And the thing that hit me scurries over to me, looking down at me. It's Janine, my wife. I'm home. Thank you, God. Thank you. And I can feel myself in pain passing out. I have to keep my promise. A man should never lie to his family. And so before I pass into a dark slumber of recovery, I tell her, I've been smoking. I'm not sure how much time had gone by before I woke up in my bed. It was still nighttime, or another nighttime. That's probably more realistic. Ooh, and I was starving. I look over to my sleeping wife. She's sitting in my chair next to our bed, dead asleep. So I sneak out without her hearing a sound. I'm not ready to explain any of this. I'm not even sure I can speak anymore. What if the red mist? Oh, my stomach. I need food. So I head down to the kitchen and I put on a pot of coffee. And my wife must address me because I'm wearing underpants and a V-neck shirt. But I have a strong urge to be naked. So I take off my clothes and I toss them into the basement. That night I sat and ate just about everything in the fridge. Countless vegetables, whole blocks of cheese, jam, butter, anything I could get my hands on, and a whole pot of coffee. It's like I've never eaten before, not even tasted food before. It's all so new and amazing. I've always liked food, but never like this. After I ran out of options, I wiped my face and I realized that I had stubble. And this repulses me. And I run for the bathroom and I shave. Not just my face, but my entire body, ridding myself of the disgusting hair. And as I've just finished, my wife comes into the bathroom.
Alan, what are you doing?
I say nothing. I just look at her.
What happened to you?
What if the red mist comes out? What if it's poison here on Earth? I just look at her, holding my arms across my body, turning away.
Don't you know who I am?
I try to tell her with my eyes. I try to tell her that it's going to be okay. I try to tell her that I love her. And there's a small glint of recognition from her. A sparkle of hope.
Okay, you don't want to talk yet. Okay, I get it, that's fine, but you're a mess. Let's just get you cleaned up.
So she runs a bath, and I'm finally able to relax. Physically. Mentally, I'm still clueless as to what's happened to me. And if the poison inside me is a threat to my family. But for now, it doesn't matter. I'm back with them. And that's enough to be grateful for. Well, that's part 3 of my story. To be honest, I have written a part 4. I think it could end there, but I feel like I've got something that just takes it an extra little step. So if you guys are interested, let me know. I'd love to tell part 4 of the story. And then from there, we're moving on. I've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. I've even got a couple of films coming your way, which I'm really excited about. A couple of stories I've been working on the last couple of weeks. Things are getting really, really exciting.